There are growing concerns that adversaries are working to manipulate our energy resources. Tonight we continue our Energy Matters series as my colleague Brett Baer looks at efforts to protect critical infrastructure.
Thanks, Mike. In recent Energy Matters installments, we've covered grid vulnerabilities and how other countries are working to dominate specific markets. Tonight we look at how adversaries such as Russia and China could use our infrastructure shortfalls to their advantage.
We know that cyber hacks try to happen every day.
Adversaries are increasingly targeting our critical infrastructure. Industry experts and government agencies warn updates are necessary to ward off bad actors. As that weakness shows, it becomes a vulnerability for potential attack from state actors, from anybody.
You worry about attack from state actors. You worry about what it means to our economy in general.
In 2021, hackers associated with a group thought to be based in Russia attacked a major fuel pipeline on the East Coast.
Russia has been trying to undermine American energy for decades, going back to the advent of the shale revolution, where they created propaganda campaigns against American oil and gas. Now we see Russia and China continuing to undermine American energy.
Colonial Pipeline was forced to shut down a system that delivers about 45% of the gasoline consumed on the eastern coast of the United States.
One of the things, Brett, that's great about our energy infrastructure is how careful a lot of these companies have been to protect their operational facilities, the pipelines that are actually delivering the oil and gas to markets. But the commercial systems are still vulnerable.
So it was already showing vulnerability prior to that attack.
Well, the vulnerabilities that existed because commercial-facing systems have to talk to the world, the public internet as we know it. The fact is, you can't do business without having your business systems up and running.
Gas prices rose and panic buying ensued. The hack revealed the need for additional safeguards.
I think these attacks are forcing companies to spend a significant amount of resources on their cybersecurity and infrastructure security in a way that they really never have before.
So they expect more attacks.
There's a lot of reasons that we should be looking at our infrastructure and asking, is this as safe as we thought it was?
In May, a state-sponsored Chinese hacking group was found to have been spying on U.S. assets. The State Department acknowledged the effort and said Beijing could have taken its campaign even further.
China almost certainly is capable of launching cyber attacks that could disrupt critical infrastructure services within the United States, including against oil and gas pipelines.
But the White House has given few details on recent cyber attacks or espionage campaigns.
Do you know what has been targeted, and how does the administration plan to address this with China?
No, I'm going to have to take your question. Sorry.
Can you say anything about the cyber attack today for us?
No.
The Energy Department was a main target in a recent global hacking campaign. A Russian-linked extortion group claimed that attack. The department said hackers gained access through a security flaw. Overall, we as a country and those commercial entities are vulnerable if it's not upgraded.
Yeah, one of the big lessons I think about energy security today is it's not just about the sea lanes between nations, but the wires within them. We have to be very careful about those wires.
The Biden administration has been working to address cybersecurity shortfalls, but energy suppliers say infrastructure upgrades are needed too.
You're steering a battleship here. You can't turn it around overnight. The electric sector is full of lots of capital-intensive major assets. We're trying to highlight this issue for people so the situation doesn't get worse.
Congress is also considering a cybersecurity incident reporting bill. That legislation, they say, could help make the electric grid more secure.
These rogue actors, whether it's Russia, China, Iran, or others around the globe who want to and are trying to attack our infrastructure, our grid infrastructure every day. So cybersecurity is a very big part of that.
Earlier this year, many Americans witnessed China's efforts to spy on U.S. assets. Its surveillance balloon was believed to have surveyed information from military sites across the country. Send it back to you.